Hey gang, this is Vicky Kelly with the Golden Rule Trades. I wanted to just do one video today. We do not trade on quad witching, and I want to show you why, just in case you don't believe me. And that is here we have the trades of the morning. Depending on where you drew your lines, this was a 5 point energy line, so that is not a bad place to draw a line. You would not have been able to enter until we had our confirmation, so you would have entered here. And then if you'd held until down here, it actually did hit it, but you took almost a 10 point move here. So depending on where you were when you got in, you probably got stopped out here. Maybe not if you had a 10 point stop loss. But I want you to notice that you would have needed a 10 point stop loss in order to make a 10 point gain. Actually, a little less because you usually front run this a little bit to make sure that you get filled. And so that's a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. And we like to do better than that. So again, this is why we don't trade quad witching. Now, just in case you're saying, yes, but Vicky, look at, you could have taken this one. Yeah, you probably would have drawn your lines right about there. Again, I didn't trade, so I didn't do this live. And it got into this zone, but didn't make it up to it. And it didn't get clear back to here until after it had already made this move. So you wouldn't have wanted to get in. And it's just, again, a great idea to not trade quad witching. It's not that the patterns don't work, it's that they are hard to see and hard to get into because they trigger after it's already made the biggest part of its move and it just chops around. And so, was there money? Well, maybe. Was there an edge that we had that was going to make that worth the risk? No. That's why we don't trade quad witching. So, again, I just want to show you an example of why we make the rules that we do. And in the morning method, it keeps us out of this on this day. I was telling the folks in the live room that I have only ever seen this get more than 3 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row are very, very, very rare, as in I've seen them maybe once or twice. But it was on a quad witching day that I saw it make over 3 stop outs in a row. And I didn't, luckily was not trading that, but that was the kind of day, the kind of setups that don't work well with our system. And 90% of this is knowing when not to trade. So, all right. Well, hey, have a great weekend and stay safe out there and good luck trading.